Now, here to help us explore these issues and how to properly address them is Dan Geltrude, the founder of Geltrude & Company. Dan, thank you for being here.
Hey, Riley.
So this is a really interesting situation. It's not every day that you see a report coming out saying that even millionaires are strapped for cash. So I want to start just by breaking down the problem and asking you, how did we find ourselves here?
Well, we found ourselves here because of inflation, not just over a short period of time, but over many years. Now, what does that mean? It means that prices and costs for consumers has gone up. But we haven't seen the same type of increase in salaries and in incomes.
Yes.
So essentially, you start to fall behind. Now, this phenomenon of cash-strapped millionaires is actually pretty easy to explain. In many parts of the country, and I'm located in the Northeast, New York metropolitan area, we are seeing an explosion of housing values. Well, that's great, except for the fact it doesn't make you liquid. On paper, it makes you rich. In fact, it may even make you a millionaire. But with costs going up, interest rates going up, it doesn't give you the buying power.
Yes.
Because it's not like you walk into a store and say, well, here, I got my kitchen sink to spend today, right? No cash doesn't make you feel any richer. And that's why we've created this situation where 1 in 5 American households are millionaires.
Wow.
But how many people actually feel that way, Riley?
No, it's
nowhere near that amount.
It's unbelievable to me. And just to be perfectly clear, because I think I understand the core of the problem when it comes to inflation, which is just destroying the value of our currency, it seems to me that it's government spending. We just print and spend and print and spend like money just grows on trees, when obviously it does not, Dan. But just to be abundantly clear, is that the crux of the matter?
Well, certainly it is. Government debt is a big, big economic problem. And really, just to make this very simple, it's economics, right? The more you have of something, right, meaning oversupply,
yes,
the less valuable it is.
Of course.
I mean,
yes,
that's how it goes, right?
Yes.
So why would that not apply to money? The more money that goes into the system, which is what we're doing by printing money, by taking out more debt, you have more dollars in the market and they become less valuable. And that is why your dollars simply can't buy as much as they used to.
Wow. So, Dan, because we all know you as America's accountant, so I'm very curious to hear what you're hearing from some of your clients about this growing problem.
Well, you know, what we're seeing here is a lot of businesses, small businesses, are really feeling the squeeze. Why? Because of the reasons we just talked about. You have these paper millionaires, which means they don't have the cash to spend. And also, the economy is a lot about a feeling. It's emotional. When
yes,
people are not feeling good, they simply don't spend.
Yes.
So although there's a lot of large companies out there and big businesses that are really not feeling as much pain, because you look at the stock market, you look at earnings going up and up and up, and that's wonderful. But you have a lot of small businesses out there that are truly feeling the pain because they simply can't catch up and they can't draw those consumers in the way they need to.
Wow. Okay, so to your last point then, I just want to back up for a moment. There's a big debate right now about the U.S. economy. Is it doing well? Is it not doing so well? Are we in a bubble? If so, is it going to pop? Are we heading toward a recession? Are we maybe already in a recession? So just macro picture here for a moment. What is your assessment of the current state of the economy?
Well, right now I would say the economy has actually been resilient, but it's also uneven. And what do I mean by that? I mean that we are seeing certain signs of economic trouble, right? We see a lot of credit card delinquencies. defaults on auto loans. Those are the signals of saying, hey, there's some people that are in trouble out there. We're seeing debt levels higher than they've ever been before. At the same time, although prices are high, we are seeing inflation at least stabilizing, which is a good sign.
Yes.
So I would sum it up. I would sum it up by saying we're hanging in there right now, but you have a couple things go sideways, and we could have a lot of economic pain across the board, Riley.
And what would that pain look like, just for the everyday average American?
What that pain looks like is this. You have people starting to lose their jobs because right now unemployment staying steady. But if you look at the hiring numbers, companies are not hiring. So if we start to see layoffs, which could absolutely come with AI coming on the scene, starting to replace workers, that's where you have people not being able to pay their bills, and that's when we start to see really bad things like people losing their homes. Now, we're not there yet, but all I'm saying is that we could get there if we don't start to see the economy getting stronger.
Thank you for being a part of the solution, Dan. Coming